Hey, good morning, everyone. I want to talk to you about some of the add-on products that I use in my office for working with Act. So, just as to make you aware of something, in December of 2020, I started using Act CRM SaaS, and what Act CRM SaaS is the online version of Act. There is no desktop software installed. So some of the add-on products I'm using have changed a little bit because I have completely moved away from the desktop product. There are many software programs or add-ons that work with the desktop that don't work with the web-based software or the Act CRM SaaS. So that's something I want to make very clear to you. But having said that, I use, and probably one of the most important things I use, is something called Act for Mail. Now, Keystroke, of which I'm a partner, they make a lot of add-on products. And one of the add-on products they make to connect Act and Microsoft Outlook a little bit better is something called Act for Outlook. And Act for Outlook is designed for the desktop version. Act for Mail is designed for the web-based version. So when you're using this product, you just have to pick whichever one works best for you. And it's great because it allows you to connect emails that are incoming and outgoing. It allows you to add contacts really easily, and it also allows you to do some other things, which I'm not going to go into here. A lot of my training shows you how to do that stuff. The second piece of software that I love is something called Template Phrases. And Template Phrases is a tool that allows me to save templates in Microsoft Outlook. And the reason I like that so much is because I use it for quick responses. I also use it for sales and marketing. So if people ask me for information, I can quickly reply back to them, because when I'm confronted with having to write an email, what I do is I'll think about it and say, how can I write this in a way that I could save it and use it over and over and over again? And that's where this comes in fantastic. So Template Phrases is a great tool. My favorite thing about it is not only does it save the body of the email, but it will also save the subject line. So replying or sending an email out is very quick. The next tool that I recommend is something called Banana Tag. Why do I use Banana Tag? Well, Banana Tag is approximately $120 a year. And just to back up for a minute, Act for Outlook is a tool that's $36 one time as of this podcast. Act for Mail is approximately the same price, but it's an annual subscription. Template Phrases is approximately $90. You can get it with a coupon on occasion for less than that. Reach out to me for around $50, but it's a one-time cost. Going back to Banana Tag for a minute, Banana Tag is a tool that tracks one-off emails. So let's say I send you an email from Microsoft Outlook. It will tell me when you've opened that email. Second, if I have a link in that email, maybe back to my website or a service or a product that I offer, if you click on that link, I can also set it up so I get an email saying, hey, you clicked on that link. Now, from a sales point of view or marketing or just a general business point of view, it's a great feature to have, because you and I have both had those situations where maybe a prospect has reached out to you and you're talking to the prospect and there's back and forth, and then you just sort of don't hear anything back and you're like, what's going on? Are they gone? Are they on vacation? Have they left, or are they just ignoring me? But if I send an email to that prospect and they open it and don't reply, from a sales point of view, I'm 100% okay with that, because I know my answer is no. I know I can just move on and get away from it. So Banana Tag does that for me. It tracks emails and it gives me a little bit of insight so I can put things to bed and not waste time on them. The next thing is not really an add-on, but just a general suggestion I always make. If you use Act, you should be using 2 monitors in your office. Don't care how you do it. If you have a desktop system, get 2 monitors. If you have a laptop, get 2 monitors of the same size and a keyboard with all the cabling you need to work off those items. It just expands the amount of real estate you have to see things. Try to imagine on one screen you have Act open, on the other screen you have Outlook, and as you're working in Act you can be emailing and back and forth and all kinds of things. It's one of those things, when you get away, when you start using it, you'll say to yourself, how did I ever survive without this? The last tip is something called Calendly. And Calendly is a tool that I use to put my calendar online. And what it allows me to do is have different kinds of events, like a telephone call, meetings of different lengths. And instead of all that back and forth of email and getting it on everyone's calendar, I simply use my Calendly link, send it to people, and they can schedule things on their own. It's especially nice when you have a client base that has your email, and I have a link in my email where they can go in at their convenience if they want to work with you and schedule something. It's great for that. Once you set it up, it can also be set up so that emails can be sent to remind your attendees when there's an upcoming meeting or call or whatever the event might be. But not only that, you can also set it up so it sends reminders to you so you don't forget, because you want to make sure you show up for your own meeting, your scheduled meeting. So I just want to give you a little overview on some of the things I'm using now in June of 2021. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope that's helpful to you. And if you have any questions, reach out to me and I can help you with this software. Thank you so very much. You have a great day. Bye now.